Good day, folks. Welcome to Week 5 Financial Statement Analysis. A busy week coming up. What should you be working on? Well, we got a couple of things. One, Application Project 2 is due June 18th, 2020. By now, I hope you have spent some time working on it because it will take some time. You should be finishing Modules 5 and 6 and starting in onto Module 7. There will be a quiz on June 18th, which we'll talk about in a moment. You need to schedule and participate in current events presentations. So everything sort of comes together this week with a lot of assignments and stuff due. Try to balance your time appropriately. Application Project 2, it's worth 15% of your grade. It's due no later than 11:59 p.m. on June 18th. Watch the instructional video before starting. Look at the instructions. Check your work to make sure you have concluded everything. You're going to need to make some decisions of what level of detail should be in your summary financial statements. Avoid generalities and platitudes. Commenting on net income is not as valuable as looking at specific lines, okay? Because everything, net income is the result as opposed to what is actually happening. When examining liquidity, what does it mean within the context of COVID-19? You're going to see a stress test that you're going to need to complete. And the project is going to take you 7 to 10 hours to do, so don't wait. Quiz 2 will be available Thursday, June 18th from 12:01 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Once you start, you must finish. It is worth 17 points or 17% of your grade. So you really got a lot that we're going to knock off this week. It builds on everything. Since everything's built and integrated, it's going to be covered from the beginning. The focus is really going to be on some of the accounting considerations. The analysis will be minimal around the analysis because that's your project. Quality of financial statements. Make sure you take a look at all of those and IFRS. So that's what's going to be covered on the quiz, and I'll try my best to have everything back to you the following day so that you can keep focused and go forward. Current events presentation, it's worth 10% of your grade. We do need to get them done. My original plan that I talked about is to have them all done by the 15th, and it doesn't appear that's going to happen. But we really need to get them completed by the end of the day on Tuesday to allow sufficient time for discussion. So the only thing I have scheduled, there are a number out there already, so take an opportunity to look at some of those if you'd like. Olivia and Austin are scheduled for 9:45 a.m. on Tuesday. We still got 3 other presentations to schedule, so I need you folks to let me know when you want to do it. I'm somewhat flexible, but I really need to get them done on Tuesday because that leads to the next part is discussions on presentations. This is worth 6 points of your grade, and you have to engage with 3 presentations other than your own. Participate on a live basis. I think this is the best thing to do because we've had some really good discussions as people have joined on these. That's one option. The second is watch the recording and engage virtually. It's a back and forth discussion. And this piece we need to have done by the end of the day on Monday the 22nd because next week is the last week of class. And you need to make your comments, then the group presenting needs to review them, and we need a little back and forth. So that's an important thing. Joining us, again, I don't mean to repeat it, but I am, encourage you to join us in real time. The discussions have been outstanding, as some of you know, and some of the videos that are now out there are longer than I normally would do. But I wanted to talk about capture everything that was discussed in that. So it's a great opportunity to see some of the things going on and to question how does this relate to financial statement analysis, the valuation of the company, And what is your future looking like? If you have any questions, please let me know.